anything we could do to make sure that this happened, make sure that we're still coming to you live from the road. So we're coming to the end of this stretch. We spent today in Pontotoc County in Ada, and it was a really wonderful turnout, and that was very fun. And here in just an hour and a half, we'll be in McAllister out at Hunter Park. So if you're in the McAllister area, please join us out at Hunter Park tonight at 6 o'clock. It should be fun. We're doing voters registration. Aimed at young folks, Narcan giveaways. It's going to be a really big thing. There's going to be a hip hop DJ. I'm kind of looking forward to it. So I've been so busy covering this tour, which I'm excited about, that I haven't talked that much about national politics, and a lot has been happening. The Supreme Court in Alabama has now twice instructed Alabama must redraw a majority black congressional district that they've been trying to avoid doing, even though that's what the lines say and that's what their population says. And so finally, Alabama is getting ready to have more fair maps, which means better representation. I'm trying to save the worst for last. Superintendent of Public Instruction. You guys know I don't like talking about him, so I'm going to mention right off the top that he's derelict in his duty. Got that out of the way. But he is I think he's running out of boogeyman because he's started a whole new boogeyman, or not a whole new boogeyman. He's revisiting a boogeyman. Western Heights has already been a decided issue. They have a new superintendent. The parents got together, did a vote, and voted for confidence for their current superintendent. And now the superintendent of public instruction, the state superintendent of public instruction, is taking a new fight. Here's the question that I have: what happened to parent choice? Does he only believe in parent choice when he happens to agree with him? Because the parents of Western Heights have voted. The parents of Western Heights are perfectly fine with the superintendent they have. Ryan Walters just insisted he's not. So either he's for parents' choice or he's not. But I would be faking it if I acted like I believed that he was pretending to know what was best, or actually be concerned with what is best for Oklahoma students. So here's the big news. The big news: former president, the last guy, was found guilty. He and his two older sons were found guilty of massive fraud on a massive scale. What this means is he can't do business in New York anymore. What this means is that he has to be honest about what his net worth is. And if the numbers that were cited yesterday in court are true, his net worth is kind of at a big goose egg. I wonder how that will go over with folks as he continues to ask for money to pay for his legal fees, as he continues to ask for money while telling everybody he's a billionaire to go towards his election campaign. It's big news, particularly here in Oklahoma. And why is it big news, particularly here in Oklahoma? Big news in Oklahoma because the chair of the OKGOP threatened us earlier this week, not threatened, challenged us earlier this week and said that he hoped the Democrats would go out and tell people what our values were, because he believed that our values don't align with Oklahoma values, and they do. I hope that what he's not saying is that Oklahoma values align with the former guy who has been found guilty of sexual assault, who has been found guilty now of fraud. He's the front runner in the Republican race. Is that Oklahoma values? Are those Oklahoma values? I think not. We have something to brag about. We need to go out and tell everybody that Oklahoma values are that we all do better when we all do better. We need to be loud and proud Democrats, that we believe in well-funded public education, affordable health care no matter your zip code, and access to economic opportunity, making sure that everybody have jobs, and that the money that they take can support them fully. That's what we believe in. Alrighty, this is going to be another short one because I am here in McAllister and I'm here with the chair of Pittsburgh County. We're putting the final touches on the event for this evening. Again, if you're in the McAllister area, you can get here in the next hour. I implore you to come join us. It's going to be fun, and it's our last stop like this. it's our last stop like this. Tomorrow evening, we will be in Tulsa at the Canopy at the Canopy on its 19 Reconciliation Way, where we're going to have fun and fellowship and fundraising at Cocktails and Charcuterie. We're going to have demonstrations on how to make a couple of mixed drinks and how to cut a radish like a flower for your charcuterie board, among other things. So I'm going to be here in McAllister tonight, in Tulsa tomorrow evening, and on Saturday at the Fiesta de los Americas parade in Oklahoma City. Followed by another meeting of Democrats, and then in Stillwater Saturday night at the Diamond Donkey. So there's all kinds of ways that you can interact with people from the party in the next 72 hours. I hope to see you. You guys have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4:15.